Hey guys, I wanted to give you guys an update on how everybody was doing since the two girls had tumor removals. Sadly, Gladerial hasn't been doing good. We found mites on her on Saturday. She's lost a lot of blood. She's very anemic. And she's demobilized in her front leg. She isn't eating. I mean, she's eating now. She wasn't yesterday, so we had to feed her by hand. We've been giving her kitty food for the liver in it, just a little bit, and some dark chocolate to see if we can get her iron back up. Right now, she hasn't been drinking water, so we're syringing it to her. She has porphyrin all over her nose and all over her face, so we have to groom her constantly. She's having issues just trying to get up and everything else. We did take her to the vet for the mites, so they're all got a dose of Revolution, which is supposed to get rid of them. She just wants to sleep constantly, and we don't know if she's going to make it. She seems very active right now, which has been not as active as she has been the last couple of days. But that's an update on her. She's not herself anymore. She's getting older, but her sister is more active than her. As you can tell, the difference between the sick and healthy brat. And it takes her, she just falls over every time she grooms herself. So this is what she's been doing nonstop. She's been biting her own fur out because of the mites. So we're hoping in a week she gets better. If not, we have to take her back in, get her looked at again, make sure she's didn't have a stroke, or she doesn't have a tumor in her brain, which is causing neurological damage. So if that is the case, there's only one option we can do, and that is there's two. We could put her on steroids, or we'll have to make the final decision on her. Now, they said that she might be growing another tumor in her front leg, which is why she's not moving as well. And because of her age, she may not be able to get it removed without being completely even more so than she is right now. She went downhill after we removed the tumor on her side, and ever since then she has not been herself. She keeps scratching. So we're hoping, against all hope, that she'll pull through in a few days, that she'll come around. There she is. As you can tell, she's got a weird walk to her, so we're hoping, we're crossing our fingers right now for her to get better, and because I don't want to lose her yet, and I know they don't live long. I know that they can, they only live up to 2 years, so it's very hard. It's been hard for a week now, just watching her. It's been actually a month, but she's just been going downhill after a month. We have to bathe her with water to get that porphyrin off of her nose and eyes. See how she isn't moving that leg when she's eating. She's supposed to be holding it, and she hasn't been. There's nothing else to say except for we're trying our hardest to keep her alive. We had to move the food bowl down because she kept falling on the shelf up here where we had it before. and she stopped eating after that, so I brought it down for her so she could eat. And right now we're syringing her water because she's not drinking. So we're keeping our fingers crossed for her. And the way she is right now, the vet told me it doesn't look long that she'll likely live. So we're still trying that for her. We're holding hope out. And because of the other fact that she may have a tumor on her leg, we don't want to do it because she went downhill after we did this first one. And I'm afraid if we try to do it the second one, if that is a tumor on her leg because it is swelled up, that she won't pull through and we'll lose her. So, we're keeping our fingers crossed right now. So that's just an update, guys.